Dream Yoga, Holding the Dream, Transforming Appearances, and Approaching Clear Light, Volume 4 of Naropa's 6 Yogas, The Complete Training System, Kindle edition by Laing Z Matthews. Dream Yoga is Volume 4 of Naropa's 6 Yogas, The Complete Training System. It treats the night as the safest laboratory for one of the hardest tasks in spiritual training, continuity. In dreams, the world is obviously mind-made, yet the mind still panics, clings, performs, and lies to itself. That is why dream practice matters. It reveals how quickly awareness is captured by fear and fascination, and it offers a way to train release without waiting for death to teach you the lesson violently. This is not a lucid dreaming hobby book, it is not a catalog of tricks, and it is not a thrill-seeking manual for astral adventures. Tibetan Dream Yoga was designed to do something specific: stabilize recognition inside display, transform appearances without literal belief, and use the dream state to approach clear light without forcing the nervous system. The discipline begins with a blunt premise: if your sleep breaks, your practice is wrong. Dream training is rehearsal only if it preserves sleep stability. Modern readers often reverse the order. They chase threshold intensity, stack methods, deprive themselves, or obsess over signs, then call the resulting fragmentation progress. This volume rejects that entire style. It provides a conservative training stack that keeps the mind steady: how to build a night container, how to set intention without compulsion, how to recognize fabrication without getting excited, and how to return to simplicity when the mind gets hooked. Dream Yoga also exposes a modern blind spot. People assume spiritual maturity is proven by extraordinary experiences. The tradition uses a harsher standard. The proof is what happens to your reactivity. The proof is whether you become less compelled by fear, less fascinated by display, and more capable of clean conduct. In dreams, you can watch the mind manufacture dramas in seconds: authority stories, seduction stories, threat stories, salvation stories. Dream yoga is training in not believing your own propaganda. When the dream turns sharp, you practice release. When the dream turns beautiful, you practice release. When the dream offers a stage, you practice release. That is the real method. This volume is written with strict harm reduction boundaries. It does not teach destabilizing engineering or DIY physiology. It refuses breath games and sleep deprivation tactics that predictably trigger anxiety loops, derealization, mania-like activation, and obsessive sign chasing. Where advanced lineages use precise nocturnal methods that require personal supervision and fit. This book names the categories, explains their intent and failure modes, and keeps the public instruction inside safe limits. What you get instead is usable night practice, a clear protocol for holding the dream without strain, simple methods for transforming appearances without turning the dream into entertainment, and an honest map of the common modern traps: false signs, hypnagogic sparkle crowned as attainment, pressure sensations interpreted as channels opening, and the subtle inflation that comes from thinking a vivid dream equals realization. You'll also learn how dream training links to the broader 6 Yogas arc. Illusory body is daytime practice, appearance emptiness in ordinary life. Dream yoga is the nighttime test. Can you recognize display when it moves fast and feels real? Clear light is the axis. Can you relax into bare knowing without grabbing for an object? Dream yoga builds the bridge by training recognition where the world is less stable and the mind's habits are more exposed. A key feature of this volume is verification. It offers practical honesty tests and stop rules so readers don't turn their nights into a private laboratory of self-harm. Signs are treated as orientation markers, not achievements. If practice increases obsession, secrecy as shame, sleep fragmentation, or fear loops, the instruction is not push harder,